You must have a death wish for challenging the four of us, kid. On the platform, the four bald men stared at Dustin intently with cold smiles. They've met countless skilled martial artists in Millsburg, but they had defeated all of those who challenged them. Cut the chit-chat. Let's fight. Dustin kept his left hand behind his back and stretched out his right. Since you're determined to die, let me help you. One of the bald men couldn't wait any longer and dashed toward Dustin, throwing a punch at the man. The force and speed of his attack produced an audible whoosh. What a powerful punch. It could kill someone easily. I take back what I said. He won't even last one punch. The ladies were stunned by the bald man's strength. While Patrick didn't say much, he was secretly shaking his head. Each of the four guardians was a high-level martial artist, and a strike from any of them was enough to crush stones. Not many could withstand their attacks. Foolish boy. Harry sneered, confident that this was the end of the battle. Nelson merely stood silently at the side, not saying a word. Under everyone's watchful gaze, the bald man's fist landed heavily on Dustin's chest with a thud. Shockingly, Dustin seemed completely unaffected. Instead, the man who had attacked him staggered back, nearly tripping. The bones in his fist had shattered, and he could no longer raise his arm. How can this be? The bald man was astonished. He had used his full power, which could have punched through walls. Yet, punching Dustin had been like punching a mountain. Instead of hurting him, the bald man only hurt himself. How terrifying. What? Everyone was shocked to see the bald man stumbled backward. They had all assumed the punch was enough to end Dustin, who turned out unharmed. Stop playing around and end this. The eldest of the four brothers spoke. The youngest brother gritted his teeth and raised his uninjured left arm, throwing another punch. He couldn't stand the thought of, he couldn't believe someone could end up unscathed after suffering his punch. Another thwack sounded as the bald man punched Dustin at full force again, but the results were the same. Dustin was uninjured, while the other man staggered back from the force, the bones in his fists shattered. Brother, there's something weird about him. The bald man's face had contorted in pain as he sweated profusely. His punches had completely destroyed his arms, and there was nothing else he could do. Let's attack together. Realizing the severity of the situation, the eldest brother stopped holding back. Under his order, the four of them launched themselves at Dustin at the same time. Some used their fists, while others used their legs, attacking Dustin from all directions. Like a statue, Dustin didn't move an inch. The four guardians' attacks rained down on him ceaselessly, yet the results were the same. Dustin remained unbothered and unharmed, while the four brothers were forced to stumble backward, infuriated.